Hello, my name is Matt Southey, and I figured I'd give a little bit of my point of view as an East Coast Canadian on some Canadian misconceptions and share those with you here today. We've got them on some cue cards here, so we're going to try and do this in rapid fire succession. Starting out, this one here says, Canadians are really nice. Yes, I would say that overall, if you look at different places in the world, if you go into their communities, you'll find that there's more hospitality in Canada. Now that varies very much depending on where you are in Canada. Maybe it's just because I'm an East Coaster, I feel like we are the most receptive to it. Newfoundland would be huge with the stories that they've taken in people from 9/11. Like all rooted to gander there, and we're taking them to like homes and fed and kept, and a lot of stories like that from Newfoundland. Nova Scotia, I mean, I feel like I try and rep it as much as I can, doing what I can. I don't like to speak on my acts of kindness, but we'll just say I've changed a few tires and done what I can within my own community. And often I'm disappointed because I can't be the one changing the tire because somebody's already on it. Like, you're not left stranded for long. Oh yeah, and I hitchhike a lot, and I mean, it's so easy to get picked up here. And people will tell you stories, and it's wonderful. It's very, very rarely rapey. Love hockey. Yes, we love hockey. I mean, growing up, I really wanted to be in hockey. We couldn't necessarily, or Dad didn't necessarily want to spend the money on it yet, so he was just like, well, if you can do figure skating, so that's how I learned. Not that it helped me. I mean, anybody who watched me play hockey would say I was the chunkiest skater around, like you'd hear me coming like, but as it goes, I'm not even a Canadian hockey team supporter. I mean, Montreal Canadiens may be my second favorite team because my father and that, but Dallas Stars is who I root for, so. Toy money, yes. I guess it's toy money. It's fun. It used to kind of like rip a lot, but I guess I figured out the pattern here. Oh, the glare is way too bad here, but yeah, it's all right. We got Queen's face and a lot of throwbacks to our history there with the monarchy. We're big into that. Like it's like our tabloids. What each one of them are doing. Love Putin, yes, and you notice how I said it there. I think that there is a distinct way to say it, and I'll often argue with people, even if it makes me sound super pretentious. Putin is how I say it. I mean, fuck you if you say it different. But yeah, so I guess on this, my fondest memories of going to university was probably using my meal tickets on what was called a dirty pootie. It was just a giant hunk of, not even really like the kind of cheese, it's like basically plastic but melted really easy, and just huddles and huddles of the salty gravy. Oh, it was tasty when you came home drunk off George Street, I'll tell you that much. Dirty Pootie though, that was the name, that was it. That's what let's see. Yeah, we call them, this is about bathrooms, the difference between washrooms and bathrooms. Well, my opinion on that is you wash yourself up in a bathroom, I was going to say. Well, I guess we say it back and forth, so potato, tomato, whatever you want to say. Bagged milk. I don't buy it. I think it's just old people that buy it here, but it makes sense, I guess. I've heard the point say, oh, well, when you're done with it, you only got a little bit of plastic. But I'm thinking, well, like, the cardboard. Wouldn't that be, like, better than plastic? And there's, like, only little plastic garbage. I don't know. Again, just one of those things. I'm not going to wrap it necessarily 100% because I don't deal with it. All Canadian is nice. No. No. Do RCMP ride on moose? No, just on our tax dollars. But I respect them. Respect the police out there. You got a hard job, especially nowadays. Much sympathy to you. Live in an igloo. I wish. It'd probably be cheaper than my rent. Best Canadian accents. Okay. Start with Quebec. Bonjour, je m'appelle Mathieu. Donc, c'est... in Quebec, we are very multicultural. Vive les séparations. PEI. Who's your father? Typical pickup line over there. Typical Canadian. Oh, for sure, eh? Going out for a rip or what? Newfoundlander. Yes, boy. You Newfie screecher? Going out to the yard with boys or what? Having a good old yarn with them? Scatter blue star about to have a scoff of jigs? I had a couple of them written down because there's so many catchphrases. Like, if I could just go into it, I love the Newfoundland accent. It's delightful. All those were just terrible representations of it. Like, as much as I want to be like a Newfoundlander, like I got a Newfoundlander mother, and I mean, I kind of learned it growing up. It was in grade 1 where I learned that it wasn't 1, 2, 3, it was 1, 2, 3. So there's a little bit of the dialect in me, but apart from kissing the cod, this is as much as it'll be because I wasn't born on the rock. But they're delightful people. Don't know if I have any other ones. Overly apologetic. Are we overly apologetic? I'm sorry to say that I think we are. I think we got to get a little bit more of a backbone. And I mean, we picture ourselves as quite the utopia. And I think like everywhere in the world, we have struggles. And I think that we need to start focusing on ourselves and those struggles in a kind and respectful manner. I guess that's the most PG way I can put it. I pumped out 6 minutes for this, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Always keep your stick in the ice.